My idea of an education is teaching by example. It's a philosophy more than a technicality. Well, it's probably, if I was truthful about it, it's probably quite selfish. Frankly, children give me energy. Come on, Simon, what gets longer the shorter it gets? What gets shorter the longer it gets?
Wrong! Thinking so hard.
Wrong.
A what?
A wrong.
No.
No, Simon, that's not right.
No.
So for me, free progress is to be in a place where they have the capability and ability to honor the space the learner is in, to really respect what they're feeling, thinking, wanting at the moment.
I think the most important qualities are observing yourself, observing the children, and trying to live yourself what you want to offer the children. Because without trying to be that yourself and to work on that yourself, you actually have very little to offer.
I know that you're waiting for help. Should we do it together?
I don't understand.
Okay.
It's confusing.
There is an instruction.
I understand that I know how to draw a circle in the middle, but I don't.
Okay, so let's do it together. What does it say? Can you read the first sentence to me?
Draw a circle in the middle of the page. With a blah blah.
With a radius. Radius was the word we spoke about in the circle. Remember what radius meant? To any point on the circle. It's called the radius.
The game itself, you know, as facilitator, you're very silent, basically. A certain, like a witness or somebody who holds the space. We know that we cannot be perfect, and we all go through all kinds of things, and this place is transformative. But to be aware that it's about elevating and not going down, you have to be the example.
Everything goes through the filter of the mind, your understanding. But if someone give it to you directly, like in some pure form, then it's much easier to accept.
No, it isn't a pancake, it's a new planet. You know that if you put milk in that, I mean, if you put dish soap...
And your lemon?
No, if you put, you know that if you take...
That's why the facilitator consciousness is very important.
Very important.
The most important.
Yeah.
Another thing that is very important as a facilitator is to be very much in the moment.
And at the moment we don't want to bring air, we want to keep it all now nice and sticky. Okay, so let's put the whisk aside and start mixing with this.
Do we put granulated sugar?
Yeah, once you add the eggs, it'll start becoming more silky. I mean, I don't even know what my role is. I think my role is just to offer myself and to find and to use TLC as my platform for growth and for learning. And because in every role that we are in, we actually can do the same thing. It doesn't matter what we're doing, as long as we're doing it from the space of a motivation for inner growth. It doesn't matter what we're doing. I mean, I won't be there if I feel it's not happening. We allow our bodies to stop moving. We give ourselves a break. All the doing on the outside, so that we can start noticing what is happening on the inside.
And yeah, I think if you let go and you see and you have a lot of patience and see what emerge, and sometimes you don't know what will emerge.
Before you enter the hall, you leave yourself outside. And I think it's the same thing when we interact with a child, to leave ourselves outside, because ourselves, we have these likes and dislikes and preferences, and no, just to have literally, I don't know if we want to say one psychic being in front of another. Well, I think the word allow is the biggest word. Just to allow. Just to not impose, and to trust, to really trust the child, that the child will be led by that.
In our eyes, we're looking outside. And what we want to do now is to look inside, to see how we feel, how our being is in this moment, and try to translate that to an animal.
What is really important is the presence that is supportive by itself. This helps them to focus much more in the potential that they have and not in the weakness.
Yes, you'll find out.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, the shape is same already.
Yeah, it is. Look, same thing. And on top on the mirror we can see the center and the rest.
The center same, yes.
Yes, I'm super excited.
Now,
really proud of you.
I finished this now.
Spread it all the way around, and it's going to act like a barrier between the cake. And the more I work on that, the more it will be in the atmosphere and in what is. And of course to be working constantly on myself, because the more I am that, then it just becomes an example.
I believe that integral education is for every child. And is it for every facilitator?